let's talk fantasy football. Fantasy football week 1 is in the books. I've got some very good news and some bad news. I'm so frustrated with myself for a couple plays I made. I think it lost me a game, but that's okay. So let's talk with the good first. Spectacular outing in the Happy Endings 12-team PPR league where Urban Meyer, big win here against Show Me Your TDs. And this is a real big win because he had Saquon Barkley and Kyler. So that scared me a lot, seeing Saquon do 33 and Kyler do 20. Herbo played great, 23 points. That's all I need from him. Aaron Jones, I'm scared about, and I kind of talked about this earlier. It's why I wanted AJ Dillon, but I didn't expect this much of a drop-off. Granted, the Packers played horrible, only scored 1 touchdown, and it was AJ Dillon, so I'm not going to overreact, but only 10 points out of Aaron Jones. Not too excited about that. Gibson came in relief, amazing, 20 points without a touchdown, 7 receptions. That's huge. Had Justin Jefferson in this league. He was the #1 fantasy scorer. Yeah, 9 for 11, 184 yards, 2 touchdowns. This guy was playing fucking Pee-wee football. Every time the ball got thrown to him, the cameras are zooming out to find the defenders, and they don't exist. They're not there. Where are you, Jair Alexander? Adrian Amos? Anybody? You know what? I don't care, because Jay Jett is on a fantasy team. 39.4. Hollywood, 14.3. He really didn't get targeted that much. The touchdown kind of saved him. This dude named Greg Dortch got more targets and receptions than Hollywood Brown. I'm hoping that changes in the future. Darren Waller, not a spectacular game by any means. He not dropped, but Derek Carr missed him on a wide open touchdown. So that very easily could have been 18 or 19 points, but that's what I expect out of my tight end 1. So glad we took him. Rashad Bateman, 5 targets, only hauled in 2, but he's got a lot of yards and a touchdown for 14 points. Amazing. Saints defense was okay, 8 points. We take the win here. On the bench in this league, got Trey Lance, Rashad Penny, Zach Ertz, and we're waiting for a trade to pend, but I've got Gabriel Davis. So this league, I feel amazing. We also have Rashad Penny. I'm very, very happy with how this league is going right now. We'll take a look at the Cougar Den. Did not perform nearly as well. Let's talk about the good and the bad. The good, Jalen Hurts off to the start I wanted. A lot of rushing yards, got a touchdown, solid passing yards. DeAndre Swift, spectacular start. One thing I'm not overreacting about is Alvin Kamara. Not a lot of production from Alvin Kamara. Apparently he was dealing with a rib issue. That's why he had a decreased workload. Whatever, I'm hoping it goes away. I think Kamara will consistently put up 15 plus points. I think this is an outlier. Hollywood Brown in this league as well, 14.3. Here's where I made a mistake. Here's why I lost this league. I had the decision between Austin Hooper at tight end off of the waiver wire or Gerald Everett for the Chargers. I took Austin Hooper because I thought the Tennessee Titans were just going to absolutely shit on the Giants. And it kind of looked like that at the start of the game. But Robert Woods, their #1 wide receiver, had 1 reception on 2 targets. He laid an egg. And Austin Hooper didn't do shit either. And guess what? Gerald Everett dropped 14 points for the Chargers. So that was a mistake by me. I should have taken Gerald Everett in my head when I look back on it. I know hindsight's 2020, but it's Gerald Everett on the Chargers, Austin Hooper on the Titans. I should have taken Gerald Everett. Either way, I have a waiver wire processing right now where Gerald Everett's going to come on this team in place of Austin Hooper. So we're good in that regard. This is also the league that I have Cam Akers coming in. I made a trade and I got Cam Akers, so I'm hoping he picks it up and can carry me a little bit. Travis Etienne was also disappointing with James Robinson getting more carries, so hoping things turn around. I definitely took a loss here. He still has Denver Broncos defense. On our bench is Pollard, Thielen, Olave, Kittle, and then Cam Akers isn't in there, so I think things turn around really well for us once George Kittle comes back. Hoping George Kittle will come back later in the season and Pollard will become the RB1 or Cam Akers will truly become the RB1 and this league turns around for me. If not, we're going to have to make something work. I traded for Akers. Yes, look at you guys overreacting. You guys think that because Cam Akers didn't get touches in 1 game, that Cam Akers is going to be bad all season. I hope you guys hang on. I hope you guys hang on to that attitude when Cam Akers is dropping consistently 20 plus points. God, you guys all have tunnel vision. I traded Garrett Wilson and Isaiah Spiller. This is the trade that I made. I cannot believe, dude, you guys are fucking casuals if you think this is a bad trade. This is a 10th round wide receiver and a 14th or 15th round running back for a 3rd or 4th round running back. Now listen, if Cam Akers keeps putting up the same amount of carries that he put up from game 1, you're right. This is a horrible trade. There's no reason to think that. Cam Akers is a super talented running back. Had a horrible first game, but Garrett Wilson is a wide receiver 2 on a bad offense. We'll see about Akers. We'll see about Akers, all right? Give me some time. I'm praying he plays well so I can rub it in your fucking faces. But if I'm wrong, I'll also admit defeat, okay? Well, that's where we're at in fantasy football. We can't look to week 2 yet. The top performers in fantasy football, Jay Jettas. We got him in one league. Mahomes and Josh Allen, no surprise there. Saquon Barkley, awesome to see for him. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, no surprises. Carson Wentz. That's the biggest fucking surprise. That's absolutely insane. He played amazing.
Is the defense ever in the top 10 too? Like the Steelers defense just show out?
That's incredibly unlikely.
Insane.
That's incredibly rare. Yeah, Steelers defense,
points.
4 interceptions, 7 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Don't expect that to happen a lot, but Steelers defense is amazing, so good for them.